Look, I want you to have as much money saved up in your bank account. And the truth is that right now, even post-pandemic, on average, most Americans have about $1,400 in their savings account. I want to 10x that number. Shoot, if we can 100x it, let's do it as well. Let's hop into this. Number one, I want you to wear the same thing. You're probably thinking, what the hell does this have to do with my money? It has everything to do with your money. See, when you start cutting back on your expenditure, especially on things that you do just to impress others, you would be surprised as to how much money you're gonna save. So I want you to find those clothing pieces that you like, whether it's those simple sweaters, simple t-shirts, the right jeans, the right pants, the right sneakers, and I want you to buy 4 or 5 of those. Usually you want to find something that's relatively affordable. What that's going to do is it's going to remove that interest spike that most of you get every time a new collection or a new sneaker drops, and instead you're going to focus on the basics you know already makes you look good and wear the same thing over and over again. And instead of buying every single launch or drop that a new sneaker does, you keep that money right in your bank account. Number 2, I want you to cut back expensive debt. See, credit card usage is high and it's on an all-time high right now. More and more people are using credit card to fund their expenditures, which is the dumbest thing you can do. And most people do this because they just don't know otherwise, right? They think that credit card debt is just easy. You just have to swipe. The problem is that you're getting these crazy high APRs of 20, 30%. So now you're paying back that credit card at an insane fee, which is pretty much highway robbery, and it's stealing money that should be saved up in your bank account. So if you want to have more money in your bank account, you need to first get rid of all that high interest debt and consolidate all that. That's where our sponsor Upstart comes in. See, Upstart personal loans can help you pay that high interest debt all online with simple, easy to understand payment terms. Upstart has helped over 1.8 million customers to help find them their path of financial freedom. Whether it's paying off that high interest credit card, consolidating debt, or financing personal expenses, Upstart can help you get one fixed monthly payment with a clear payoff date. And Upstart understands that you're more than just a credit score. So rather than just looking at your credit score alone, Upstart's model considers other factors like your income, your employment, and other information provided in your loan application to help find you a smarter rate for your loan. And the best part is that you can actually go and check your rate right now in just 5 minutes for loans between $1,000 and $50,000. You can even receive funds as fast as 1 business day after approving your loan. So I don't want you to wait. I want you to go and check your rate today by going to upstart.com/TMF. That's upstart.com/TMF. Again, don't forget to use that URL. I'm gonna have it on the top of the description box where you can link it as well. When you click, obviously you let them know that your boy Jose sent you. If you guys want to check them out, they're going to be linked down below. Number 3, I want you to adopt the 50-30-20 rule. This is a simple budgeting rule where you're going to use 50% of your income for your needs, right? This is your food, this is your home, your transportation, the stuff that you need to survive. You're going to adopt 30% for your wants, right? Going out to the movies, going out to restaurants, going on vacation, anything where it's a want, buying those new sneakers. That's where 30% of your income will fall into, and then the final 20, you're gonna save/invest it. That 20 will be crucial because that's the 20 that most aren't doing, and you consistently feeding that 20 into your bank account is gonna just grow it and grow it more. So for an easy math example, let's say you were to make $1,000 a month. From those $1,000, 500 should be your needs, so that means your rent, your transportation, and your food. You should reduce your living to that amount. 30% should be your wants, so that means $300 a month. You're gonna spend on whatever you want to feed your needs, to feed that instant gratification. But finally, that last 20%, which is $200 a month out of the 1,000, you're gonna feed right back into your bank account. Doing that monthly, bro, in like 2-3 years, you're gonna have a fat account. Which rolls on to number 4. I want you to grab that money and take it away from your bank account. Now, I know what I said. The title of the video is how to double your bank account or how to increase the money in your bank account. The problem is though, I don't just want that money sitting in your bank account. I want your personal net worth to increase, but don't leave it in your bank account. You need to understand something. Right now, inflation is at almost 10%, which means that you leaving $1,000 in your bank account, you're gonna lose 10% of that $1,000 purchasing power or value over the next year. So meaning the $1,000 that you have, you really only have about $900 of purchasing power by next year. In other words, letting the money sit in your bank account is allowing the money to literally just rot. waste away. You need to grab that money and invest it into something. Put it into something where it's going to increase value, whether that's stocks, real estate, or your own business. That is up to you. Number 5, I want you to look at your accounts daily. This is important. This is good to see the symptoms of your financial decisions. See, like a weight scale, most people don't like stepping on that weight scale because it allows them to see the symptoms of their eating habits and of their fitness habits. Every time you step on, you realize, yo, I'm not eating right. I'm not going to the gym. The same thing happens with your bank account. Most people ignore their bank account that only has 50 cents in it because they don't want to see the $200 expense at the restaurant and the $100 spent at the club and the $500 spent at Fashion Nova. They don't want to see all the expenses of where they spent and are throwing away all their money. What I need you to do is fight against that urge and look at it. I want you to look at all your financial decisions because keeping them at the forefront of your head is going to avoid you falling back into those mistakes. Ultimately, number 6, I want you to create value. See, in a capitalistic society, which is what we live in, what is rewarded is value creation. How much value can you provide, whether that's to a company that you work for or to your own company if that's what you have. At the end of the day, you want to provide value because that's what customers are willing to pay for. Whether that's making their life easier or giving them a service, being able to entertain them, you need to sit down and think, how can I create value for my company or for my customers? When you do that, you're going to easily increase your revenue and your net worth. And that's basically it for your boy today. If you guys like this video and found it informative, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, boys, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Upstart. They're going to be linked down below as well. That's it for your boy. See you next time.